Yeah, look. Get it correct, it ain't multiple choice. If you tested me, know that you finished. I'm back on the court like Serena in tennis. I'm back in the water like niggas in Venice. Peruvian steak while I'm sipping is vintage. A royal family, I come from a lineage. And soon as she see it, she all on my shit like,
Poppy, I need you to give me an innocent.
I hang up the phone at the end of the sentence. That is my word, fuck what you think you deserve. Yeah, can't fuck with no bird. Feed it a seed, then they swerve. Yeah, the trunk is a jungle, hear how it's beating the curve. See, I can show you the way that we move, but it's better to tell you in words. My people get paid through the splits, committed to grow, that's why we exist. I'm shooting the gaps, I call it a blitz. So call up my shooter and get the assist. I'm in the club where niggas stole money for love. I let my car run through a slit, then back to the grind, cause I got revenge on my mind. Them niggas thought we would forget. I'm in my bag, no need to brag. This what I do. She usher the boy cause she got it bad. Can't even envision what she try to do. Niggas would see me, they used to laugh. I still remember those headaches at school. Y'all bringing up dirt, so now what's the word? I'm finna pour their ass off from the roots. They're looking alive, soon as a nigga arrive. I got a story to tell, she's still on my side. That moment the bag is acquired, she only writing Chanel. I shoot her money to pay everything that she need for herself. That's including her nails, and they know my condition of living this world. Don't be bringing no envy and shit over here. I'm a pop in this city on God. Ain't no other route we can take except keeping it straight. They not in my league, they not in my key. My family with it, we all in fatigue. They mimicking us saying similar things. I asked them to prove it, they ain't do a thing. Come to find out it was people I see. My brothers were selling me out for some change, but I'm in my bag, no need to brag. This what I do. She usher the boy cause she got it bad. Can't even envision what she try to do. Niggas would see me, they used to laugh. I still remember those headaches at school. Y'all bringing up dirt, so now what's the word? I'm finna pour their ass off from the roots.
Now it's been some time since we started hanging out. Should we take a chance to see what's really up? We've been out 6 times and it feels like more than love. I can feel this thing is really heating up. When we kiss, it's like fire. It's so hot, feels so right. It's about that time we get to the love. Time to get to that. Time to get to that love. Time to get to that. Come on. Time to get to that. Time to get to that love. Time to get to that. It's about that time that we get to what we feel. It's about that time to share the greatest gift. It's about that time that you feel me in your soul. And it's about that time I feel your love explode. It's alright, it's okay. Feels like this, it's the day. It's the perfect time to get to the loving. Time to get to that. Time to get to the love. 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 What you gonna give? Cause I wanna be in you. Know you feel the same way too. Wanna feel the freaking you. Now's the time, can't wait, no, come on. Anything that you want to do, wanna put all this work in you. You know that I feel it, you. Time to get to that. Time to get to that. If you need time to get to time to get to that.
nobody better than me. Get that shit crystallized. Main bitch phoning me, saying that she dick deprived. Fans want for me to remind y'all that the crown sits here on top of these nap balls. I don't know what you call rap. When I hear these niggas rap, I know the trash man. He's taking too many days off. Tessie's like, take charge. Path need more God, cause I get ops from opportunities I spawn. Throwing shots, we send them back like they are defective. You the type to type top locations to detectives. Palm readers saying that why your palms are sweaty, cause you saw a nigga dressed for Chicago weather. And these niggas think they got it, forgot I gave it to them. Riding bicycles with training wasn't think they really moving. I'ma put the game on this here, no resting. Swear these rappers for the law, man, like old westerns. Wait, hold on, wait a fucking minute. Look, okay, I ain't got no seconds for them niggas that's in second place. Got some tea to sip, but ain't no tips on how to elevate. Ran through adversaries like the Oris Aries. And these niggas think it's sweet like the blackest berry. Hopping out the nest, turn Benji Dave, you spend your days binging. You regular with shows, changing inside your penman. Wouldn't take the beat up off, you barely in the apprentice. Got a peon for a brain, but act pretentious. Wishing that I fought, nigga stop, that's a waste of breath. I just put the rap king down like in my back arrest. Better than them niggas in your camp, that is not a flex. Yo, bitch, heard my last mixtape and said I'm tourist. I don't got time for these niggas, they gon' tune in. Wanna say you better, well, motherfucker, let's prove it. Tryna shift the culture with these raps, nigga, excuse me. You just have my age and my life, will need a movie. My nigga, I'm gone.
They call him the craftsman. No? The craftsman?
I like the way that you move. I like the things that you do. Acércate a mí. I put me in the mood. Trying to go there with you. Acércate a mí. I like the way that you move. I like the things that you do. Acércate a mí. I put me in the mood. Trying to go there with you. Acércate a mí. Baby, baby, you see what you do to me. You know I like it. I cannot fight it. The way that you make me feel, you make it hard to leave. You're so enticing. You know I like it. Move your body, mueve tu cuerpo y dame lo que yo quiero. La di-da-di. Cierra tus ojos y siente lo que yo siento. I like the way that you move. I like the things that you do. Acércate a mí. I put me in the mood. Trying to go there with you. Acércate a mí. I like the way that you move. I like the things that you do. Acércate a mí. I put me in the mood. Trying to go there with you. Acércate a mí. You gotta work for it. You know what they say, good things never come easy. Then you can take a trip. We'll live it up, take my hand, you can leave me. Pon de tu parte. Dicen que lo bueno no sale fácil. Toma el viaje, disfruta el momento. Pon mis manos en el aire. Your body, mueve tu cuerpo y dame lo que yo quiero. La di-da-di. Cierra tus ojos y siente lo que yo siento. I like the way that you move. I like the things that you do. Acércate a mí. I put me in the mood. Trying to go there with you. Acércate a mí. I like the way that you move. I like the things that you do. Acércate a mí. I put me in the mood. Trying to go there with you. Acércate a mí. Acércate a mí. Acércate.
Let me talk to you for a second. I like that. I like the way she move when she move like that, like that, like that. I like the way she move when she move like that, like that. I like the way she move when she move like like that, like that, like that. I like the way she move when she move like that, like that. Yeah. Hey, little mama, yeah, I like it when you back it up. Bring it a little closer, bend it over, let me smack it up. I know you ain't acting, baby girl, but you acting up. Now let me show you something spectacular. I know it's been a while you had a night like this, but you were never in your life that had no pipe like this. You like that shit? Give in, baby, don't fight that shit. Now let me put it in your mouth, but don't you bite that shit. Nah, I'm just playing this all games unless you really with it. The way you looking in the dress, girl, you could really get it. Quit that talking, you can show me if you really with it. You my little devil, cause you really seen it. I like the way she move when she move like that, like that, like that. I like the way she move when she move like that, like that. I like the way she move when she move like that, like that, like that. I like the way she move when she move like that, like that. Yeah. Like I said, you already know what it is. It's phenomenal. And we do it like that.
We do as we're told.
Hello, dudes and dudettes. It's your girl Ari, aka Nadia Sabe, aka Princess of the Darkness, Lil G, whole bunch of other stuff. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday and are, preparing yourself for the beginning of the week. I will be doing a radio show tomorrow with Magnifica, so I will see you at the start of your week with some independent music and more music industry news and things like that. Today is going to be a pretty short episode. Keeping things candid with you all. I am going through it on a personal note. I'm not going to get into what's going on with me, but if I'm not on the podcast or if I'm not on the radio for a while, that's why. Just, I'm all right. I'm going to be okay, but I might need to just take a break from some things, take some time for myself and make sure that I am taking care of myself and loving myself properly. You know what I mean? So yeah, today is going to be pretty short. I was going to talk about the Grammys and the Super Bowl, but I'm just going to talk about the Super Bowl, and we're going to talk about the Grammys next time and have a more preparation for that. Like I said, it's going to be pretty short. After we talk about the Super Bowl, I'm going to talk to you guys about just some updates and things that I have coming up with Dare and Defy and Inner Space. So with that being said, let's just get right into talking about the Super Bowl. As we know, we had Rihanna doing the halftime show, which is the main thing that, of course we're focusing on because I don't care about football. I was with PJ, who is the owner of Inner Space, watching this time around. Definitely had a great time with them, with just some dope family vibes, you know what I'm saying? And I personally called it, I don't even remember what, I know the Eagles lost. What was the other team that won? PJ, help me out over the who? The Chiefs. I knew the Chiefs were gonna win because of Rihanna wearing red and white. I feel like that was a manifestation of some sort or something, some type of prediction. If someone, I don't know if I could find that tweet, but of the Super Bowl predictions for the next 10 years or something like that, I would like to cross-reference that as well. With that being said, let's get into this set list real quick, because hit after hit after hit, and there's some things that I want to say about it. Obviously, overall, it was a great show. I thought that my favorite part, and I think the thing that was the most exciting to me, was the moving stages and all of the elevation and things of that sorts. Every time that was happening, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? And it was really cool. But with that being said, the full set list for this year, we started with Bitch Better Have My Money. I feel like that was a really good start off with a bang kind of song. Oh, girl. They did not just do that to me. Okay. Lord. Like I said, great just like banger to pop out with on the front end. If this happens again, I'm going to be really... Okay, let's just find a different link, because this is going to stress me out. Anyways, like I said, we've got Bitch Better Have My Money. Great way to start things out. Started things out with a bang. A lot of energy. The dancers had a lot of energy. We just, she's here, right? Great introduction. Then we have Where Have You Been / Only Girl. Classic songs, and then they had and also I like actually this set list more because it has some of the undertone songs and like references that aren't necessarily a part of the set list. So with Bitch Better Have My Money, there are elements of Fresh Out the Runway, and then with Where Have You Been and Only Girl, there were elements of Cockiness, and with already we have 5 hits out the gate. Then we had We Found Love and Rude Boy with elements of S&M. We had Work, of course, Wild Thoughts, interlude of Birthday Cake, which went crazy. Then we had Poured Up and Pose with elements of Numb, All of the Lights, Kanye West. I thought that was going to be the first song or I personally believe it should have been the end song, but moving forward. Then we had Run This Town, which, yeah. And then Umbrella with elements of Let Me Get That. She closed it with Diamonds. And in my opinion, closing it with Diamonds, there was just not enough energy. It felt unfinished. I remember almost all of us being like, it's over? Like, no, you're joking. It just felt very unfinished. It felt shorter than it was. I don't know if that was due to, like, adrenaline and us all being super excited that we haven't like seen a performance or just anything really musical from Rihanna in a long time, or if it really was that. And maybe I have to rewatch it to kind of get that baseline or control. But overall, once again, hit after hit in this set list, and it's just a testament to who Rihanna is and her solidification as a cultural icon in so many different ways, but specifically just as a powerful woman and a businesswoman for sure. But like I said, my main critique on this is definitely that I would have changed the last song. It was just not enough energy, and I think that if it would have been a bigger bang at the end, then we would have gotten the notice and we wouldn't have felt kind of a level of disappointment, you know what I mean? But with that being said, everything about this Super Bowl halftime was executed very well. The dancers were awesome. I personally really liked the costuming. Obviously, the colors were pretty cohesive with a specific team. And I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have strayed away because it creates, conspiracy theories and and whatnot. But with that being said, the main thing I am going to talk about before I just kind of close things down and once again let you guys know about what's coming up, what you guys can look forward to, is Rihanna's pregnancy. I remember people saying that she was pregnant, and I was like, no, she's not. She just hasn't lost the baby weight. Y'all need to give her some grace. Like, relax. And I was very adamant about this, too, with certain people. And then it was confirmed that she is pregnant. And I kind of had to, like, eat my words. But I think that considering that and the fact that she has gotten, like, some backlash and people have said it was boring and certain critiques and this and that. I mean, first of all, most people can't do what she does in any capacity. But second of all, she was pregnant during this whole time, and she was still giving choreo. She definitely gave us vocals. Some of the best, that's one of the best critiques that I've heard of the performance, is some of the best vocals that we've heard from Rihanna. Because that's one true factor, is that, Rihanna live has always been a little bit pitchy. And that's okay, it happens, but she's a performer, you know what I mean? She still gives it, and she always has. But with that being said, I think it was a great choice. Obviously, it brought a lot of viewership. One thing that I will say about these kind of like big annual events as they age and progress over time, is they're definitely losing a lot of importance, I think. It's not that people aren't interested in them. It's just like, obviously people are interested in certain things. I think for the Grammys, people are interested in the performances, unless you're there and you care about winning a Grammy. For the Super Bowl, unless you're like a diehard part of the team, everyone's going to tune in to the Super Bowl, the halftime show rather. But it's just kind of like those nitpicky things, and kind of making this, like, it's just interesting to see how everything evolves. And I don't know, I think eventually we're going to need new annual events and big things, and I think that they definitely will come and they definitely will evolve. But yeah, I don't know, just certain things have made me believe that they're beginning to lose importance in terms of like who comes to these events, obviously the viewership, and like where the media is sourced, right? Like rather if I watch the Grammys live, or if I go back and I watch the Grammys performances, or if I go and rewatch the stream, or whatever the situation is. But yeah, because those numbers have obviously just dwindled over time. But with that being said, that's what I have to say about the Super Bowl this week. I am going to talk about the Grammys next week and give you guys like a full kind of analysis and all of the winners and things like that, and probably some other news articles. Like I said, I will be going on air tomorrow on the radio with Magnifica. So I'll be playing independent music, talking to you guys, hanging out, and then I might go MIA for a little bit. So yeah, coming up, we do have the second Darentified Jam session. That's going to be on March 3rd. The first one was an absolutely great time in the process of editing the footage from that. So I'm going to be getting like the full video out soon, but also just like different content clips and things like that, and some teaser videos just to show you guys, what we had going on the first time around, what you guys can expect this time coming around. I am always looking for sponsors and vendors for any of the events that I'm doing. So if you're interested in vending or sponsoring an event, and you're either a music-oriented company, a equipment-oriented company, food-based, trinket-based, whatever you do, definitely let me know. Hit me up at ari@darendify.net. Or if you want to do any of the same things for Innerspace, you can hit them up at info@innerspaceorl. With that being said, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Nadia Sabe Official. Is going like down across the screen right there. You guys can also follow Innerspace. Shout out to them for being such phenomenal sponsors and being the reason why we are so freaking cool. I didn't even peep that we could see the drum set in here. Yeah, there's a drum set in here, and everything's going to be so fun coming up. Very excited. We also have the Road to Austin show. Let me confirm these dates. Let me just look in my calendar and give you guys a quick rundown of what's going on, because I do know there's actually more. We have Faded Fest the 24th. I'll be over there doing media, taking some pictures, hanging out. Throne Kid is graduating freaking Full Sail University, and he's moving away, so he's having a graduation/going away party. If you know him, or if you just want to support him, definitely go to his Instagram, Throne Kid City, I believe. Go tap in with the flyer, get the details, show love. That's a huge moment, and I'm super proud of him, super excited to go celebrate that with him. And then the 26th is the Road to Austin show. So we have a huge weekend this weekend. The Road to Austin show is powered by Indie Jams and Free Yourself open mic. And they're going to be sending one talented artist rather, to Austin, Texas for South by Southwest. I'm going to be one of the judging panelists. I am very grateful and excited to have the opportunity to get a little judgy and, hopefully be able to give some really valuable feedback and send someone to Austin, Texas. I'm super excited. I'm going to be in Austin for South by Southwest as well. So I'll be able to see this artist kind of go from start to finish with this awesome milestone and process. So if you are in Orlando, if you're in Florida, definitely pop out to that event. It's going to be great, and hopefully I will see you in Austin, Texas. If you're in Austin, or if you're going to South by Southwest, definitely hit me up. I want to meet everyone that I possibly can. It's going to be a great time. I love conferences, and I am super duper excited. That is next month in March, y'all. So if you don't have your tickets yet and you've been thinking about going, whatever your situation is, definitely get your plans in order ASAP. Like I said, March 3rd, we've got the jam session. It's going to be super duper fun. And if, folks RSVP with me early and let me know what instruments they're bringing, that's super, super helpful. Just so that I can know how I need to coordinate things and if I do need to, bring any specific people in. And yeah, with that being said, March, I've really dedicated to South by Southwest. I'm super excited for it. It's going to be a large chunk of the month, and a large chunk of the month is also going to be following up with people and making sure that none of the experiences and connections that are made are lost. So I'm super excited for that experience. And hopefully I'll be able to see you guys there. If you have never or are wanting to submit to the podcast and the radio show for a guaranteed music review, once again, my email is ari@dareanddefy.net. So just go ahead and send me either a YouTube or a Spotify link and I will get back to you. I will make sure that I review your music. If you sent me a link and I haven't reviewed your stuff and you're like, what's going on? Just make sure you follow up with me. I may have forgotten about you, but it's not purposely. I just have other things going on. If you are interested in having a website done, having an EPK done, learning more about the music industry, anything that has to do with live stuff, coordination, stage management, event coordination, creative direction, all of that kind of stuff, definitely let me and Darren Defy know, because we are here to serve you. Give us a call, shoot us an email. Any questions that you have can be answered. And we also do free preliminary consultations for at most an hour. So there's a bunch of time to talk and get to know each other and figure out what the best relationship is. But with that being said, yeah, thank you again, Inner Space. Thank you to my viewers. I will see you all next week. Boom.
Be like say she want more than me, cause she use a blanket cover me. Be like she want more than me, she want more than me. She cannot get enough of me now, why she don't want me to leave until she's done with me. Be like she want more than me, she want more